You're listening to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast, a place for inspiration, empowerment, and personal development, showcasing badass women from all over the world, giving tips on personal development, mindset, and healing. I'm your host, Olivia, transformational success coach for spiritual female entrepreneurs. Now let's dive into this episode.
Welcome back to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. Your host, Olivia here. And today we're going to be talking about how to start a new habit. I think I just like to make my life difficult. I'm going to just share a little side note. I think I just like to make my life difficult, and I like to just do all of the things all the time and just start all these new habits and see what works and what doesn't. So I love talking on this subject specifically because while there are so many different ideas in the world and so many ways to do things, there is a lot less time to properly implement those plans. So be very intentional and realistic when you're picking out your new habits that you want to start implementing in your life. Now, with that being said, let's get into this. So notice what habits you take place before you start and after you complete said new habits. All right. For instance, let's go with living a more active lifestyle. So let's say you want to start going on walks after you eat. And that's one of my favorite ones to do. You start, the first thing that takes place is the eating. You go in and do food. What do you do right after you eat? Right after? Do you go and sit on the couch? Do you go and scroll on social media and say like where you've been? What is it that you're doing that you're going to have to change? The thing right after you eat, before you even get the opportunity to go ahead and sit on that couch, to just continue to scroll, know that you will be walking. Like, all right, I'm going to go out the door. So what would you set up beforehand to be ready? Your sneakers would already be on. So let's say you get home from work, you have dinner, you eat food, and then, okay, let's go walk. And make it a family thing, whatever. And that's just one example, but you can see how that helps. My second tip is to actually practice those initiation habits. The initiation habit is the thing you do before the thing. So that initiation habit in this case scenario with going on the walk after you go out, after you eat, is that putting on the shoes. That's that thing that you did before the thing. So maybe it's, getting extra work done, getting in the habit of focusing on your side hustle or whatever it is. At the end of the day, sitting down at your place to work. That's another way to do that. Now, what's really important, because we're human, is to come up with your if-then scenarios. Okay, so if the kids have a soccer game and we choose to go out to eat, I'm going to get my walk in beforehand. Or if I have to stay late at work, then I'm going to reorganize my schedule for the next day to get extra work put in on my side hustle or said business. I think you get my point. If not, please let me know. I can make it clearer for you. But if then scenarios for whatever your new habit is, because there's going to be things that get in the way of making it happen. And we don't need that. When starting a new habit, this is the most important thing to me. Just get started. Just go ahead and get started. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. People that want to like start going to the gym, they'll be like, oh, well, I want my gym bag to be perfect. I want all of the workout clothes that I'm going to need to have. I need all of my shoes. They're not broken in yet, but I need multiple pairs of shoes to just get started. No. You're finding excuses to continue procrastinating, to continue being the same position that you're in and not allowing for yourself to actually progress because you're holding yourself back by procrastination. Just start the habit. End rant. If you ever need help starting a habit or you want to achieve some massive things in your life, and my style is what you like, you're picking up what I'm putting down, definitely book a 20-minute strategy session with me in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help you set up systems in your life to help you grow and succeed and enjoy your success journey. Now, with all of that being said, go out and be a badass.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. If you found any value in this, please consider sharing and subscribing. Now go out and be a badass.